Hey everybody, welcome to Slash Bash, where today I am bringing you another Choosing Beggar Reddit video. If you are new to the channel, then please subscribe and help me reach my goal of 10,000 subscribers. In our first story, a Choosing Beggar joins up with a group of friends at the gym, but they won't take his crap. Let's jump right in. This happened at the college uni gym a few years ago, but I was reminded of it today because this Choosing Beggar's profile just popped up on my social media. I was regularly going to our college gym. I made a few friends there with some of the guys that trained at the same time as me. They were chill guys. We would spot each other, discuss exercises, share our pre-workout, that kind of stuff. One day a new guy, Choosing Beggar, joins the gym. He walks into the gym at the same time as my friends and me did. One of my friends, James, recognizes him from a lecture. We politely say hello. He tells us that he is new and nervous and asks to train with us. We say sure, no problem. My friend Gary says he bought a new pre-workout and offered each of us a scoop. If you don't know, a pre-workout is just a nutritional powder that you take before your workout. Keep in mind, the pre-workout powder is a bit expensive, $80 a tub for 40 scoops. We took a scoop each and then we trained like normal. A few days later, we see Choosing Beggar at the gym again. We exchange greetings. He goes over to my friend Gary to say that he liked the pre-workout but didn't like the taste. Still, he asks Gary for a scoop again. Gary says no problem. This happened a few more times, and each time it follows the same weird pattern. First, Choosing Beggar complains about the taste of the pre-workout, then he asks Gary for a scoop of it. At one stage, the Choosing Beggar was taking 2 scoops of the stuff. Gary was a bit pissed off by this, but didn't really want to have to deal with the Choosing Beggar, so he started leaving the tub of pre-workout in his car, only taking enough for himself in his shaker. The Choosing Beggar didn't get the hint. Instead, he got annoyed at Gary for this, like really annoyed, complaining about how Gary was so forgetful, blah blah blah. We were like, what the flip, bro? Anyways, the gym isn't a place to be aggressive. We didn't want to cause a scene and risk having our memberships canceled. At this point, James remembers he has an old tub of the pre-workout that he doesn't use. He got it for free, but he doesn't take it because it gives him bad diarrhea. It has something to do with the artificial sweetener. We thought if we gave the Choosing Beggar that tub, he would leave us alone. The next day, we see Choosing Beggar. He says hello and comes over to get some pre-workout from Gary. Gary tells Choosing Beggar that he finished his tub and now isn't using it anymore. James offers Choosing Beggar the tub of the other pre-workout, which he happily accepts. Choosing Beggar immediately takes 2 scoops like an idiot. We were training legs that day and Choosing Beggar was following our routine. 30 minutes into the routine, Choosing Beggar complains about tummy aches, but says he is fine. We started doing squats and that's when it happened. Choosing Beggar did his first rep and boom. We couldn't see anything, but boy could we smell it. Everyone could smell it. Choosing Beggar had crapped his pants. Choosing Beggar went red, ran to get his bag, and left the gym. In his rush, Choosing Beggar left his phone behind, so Gary chased after him. When Gary came back, he said that Choosing Beggar was in tears in the car park and had a brown streak down his leg. Anyways, we never saw him again after that. We didn't mean for him to crap himself. It was as much of a surprise to us as it was to him, but we were happy to have him leave us alone. I will admit that a part of me thinks he deserved it for being such a Choosing Beggar. In story 2, a Choosing Beggar asks for some free food and gets it. That just encourages him to ask for more. This just happened to me earlier today. I was going to an outside cafe to drink some coffee with a friend of mine. Because of the pandemic, we can hardly hang out anymore, so we try to meet at least once a week to talk about our favorite subjects. Video games, Warhammer, and stuff. Just hanging out, really. I arrived at our designated location a few minutes before my friend. While I was waiting, a Choosing Beggar appears. Hey friend, could you spare me some money for food? I don't have much on me. This is true. I'm not exactly in a paying job right now, and not many people are hiring. I'm starving. Just €1 to eat something. Now me, the idiot I am, I offered to buy the guy some food from a nearby food stand, 5 meters away. I told the choosing beggar that I would rather pay for his food than give him money directly. It's my policy that if you're really hungry, you can't complain about getting some free food. I want something vegan. Well, it's a pizza stand. They sell many types of pizza, you can choose one. Could I get a burger over there instead? It might have been a dick move on my part, but I said no. I was already being generous enough. Spending €2 on a slice of pizza for him was my limit. I told him that he could choose a slice, but that was it. The choosing beggar said to the guy at the stand, "I want a full pizza." "I'm offering one slice." Now each slice is a quarter of a medium-sized pizza. It's big enough to feed a person. "Then can you give me some money for hygiene products?" Now I'm standing with my arms extended in a what the flip pose. Dude, I literally offered to pay for your food. I could have given 20 cents and told you to flip off. Most people would refuse to help you, and yet I just did. You can't be a choosing beggar. Yep, I said that. And keep asking for more from someone helping you. I'm not being a choosing beggar. Could have fooled me. I was robbed. I got robbed by the European Monetary Fund. Yep, he said that. I figured the car was working, but the driver was half asleep. You and everyone else, pal. Take your slice of pizza and go. Could you buy me a bottle of water? Me and my what the flip pose. Really? After that choosing beggar dialogue? I told you I've been robbed by the European Monetary Fund. After this, choosing beggar left, murmuring and complaining to himself. The food stand owner and I were left standing there awkwardly. Choosing beggars, am I right? After this all happened, my friend arrived and I told him the story. Not the first guy in the zone asking for money. I may have been a kind of a butthole to the choosing beggar, but I really don't have the patience to put up with people that ask you for help, then you do, and immediately they demand so much more. I tried to be nice and failed. There are associations in the area set up to give aid to people who need it, yet people who could be helped by them sometimes refuse to go there for some reason. The next time that choosing beggar asks me for anything, the only thing he will receive is the middle finger and a flip off. In story 3, we have a choosing beggar who will only accept charity items if they are brand new. So I've mentioned a few times in comments that I've been involved in charity work for decades. One of the places I've worked with had a drop-in center for homeless people. Now I want to say I've worked with and assisted a lot of homeless people. Mostly they are exactly like everyone else you know, just a random cross-section of average Americans whom life crapped on particularly hard. You meet some really amazing people, and like any random selection of people, they range from ones who are incredibly grateful for any kindness, really most of them, to others who are, shall we say, not so much. During the time I was working with this agency, we had bought a new house and decided to, for the first time in our lives, buy towels that actually matched our new bathroom. Before, we had always operated by the idea that you get new towels when the old ones are just simply too worn out. So this is the first time we had an extra set of towels that were actually in really nice condition and suitable for using for something other than drying the dogs. So I thought I would donate them. Knowing that when people who are homeless do obtain housing, they typically have absolutely nothing, especially linens and other household goods. I took them down to the drop-in center. One of the very nice staff people thanked me for the towels, then called out to the people in the room asking if anyone who had gotten housing needed towels. One lady came up and looked at these really very nice and definitely 100% just laundered and folded towels and said, "Well, are they new?" The staffer looked a little taken aback, then said, "No, but they're really nice," and the lady just at her, and I swear turned up her nose and walked off. However, then a couple came up and said quickly, "If she doesn't want them, we'll take them, please. We don't have any towels." They thanked the staffer and happily went off with their new towels. So, a choosy beggar followed by really nice people. Some people are as choosy as cats without the cuteness of cats. This is John from Slash Bash. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and want to see more of them, then hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to drop a like, share it with your friends, and we will see you in the next one.